Hi, myself Rajan Patel, and my student ID is EMV24812, and I'm gonna explain introduction and part one. So, financial market analysis is one of the major factor in terms of developing a business area, and as for the growth of business, additionally, capital budgeting is another major factor here to go in the depth of the financial market in the Australia, and the financial market of any country is related with the other growth and the business development factor within the area. However, it has been observed in many cases that the capital budgeting process and the financial market used to impact differently in the case of different financial organization. So here is the financial organization can be divided in many different types, but here we focused on four different types. Those are the commercial bank and investment banks, insurance companies, and the investment funds. So based on the organization, this analysis should be done here in terms of putting insights on the financial market and capital budgeting of Australia. So the first part has provided a comparative analysis between these four different types of organization, and the comparison has the developed based on some major criteria like that the classification of industry and the market operation, business activities, and the key income sources. Now I'm moving to the for the slides. So here is the part one, and the National Australian Bank. I'm gonna explain. It's our one of our type, and this is commercial bank in Australia and has been identified to be enlisted in the authorized deposit taking institution group in Australia, and this institution operates its business in the banking market sector, and the key income sources of this organization is the difference between rates of interest that they provide to the depositor and charge from the borrowers, and the code of National Australian Bank is listed as NAB, and the stock of NAB was first listed on 1st October 1981, and the total outstanding share is 3.20 billion, and chairman of NAB is Javed Iqbal, and the CEO of NAB is Rose McMahon. The next dividend payment date of this company is the 3rd July 2020, and the ANZ Investment Bank is our next type of organization. This is investment bank in the Australia and enlisted under the ASIC Financial Group. The major business arm of this company is based on the investment of different business organization, and the company used to provide loans to different organizations for the business purposes for the investment of other business organization, and the code of stock listed as ANZ. The stock was first started on 1st October 1955, and the total share outstanding is 2.84 billion. The chairman of this bank is John Key, and CEO of this group is Shane Elliott. And the next dividend data of this company is on the 10th November 2020, and the next one is the Genworth Mortgage Insurance Australia Limited. So this is the insurance company and listed within the AUB group, and the company used to operate in the insurance market sector. The key business activity are based on making insurance for the customer, and the customer used to pay the insurance premium to this company, and that money is invested in different financial market by the company to market money, and the development and this one was developed on the 10th November 2013, And the next one is Austrian Ethical Investment Limited. This investment company that is under the financial institution ASIC, and the code of the stock is AEF, and the stock started from 1986, and total outstanding share of this company is 112. And Steve Gibbs is the chairman of this company, and CEO is the David McCree. And next dividend payment date is the September 2020.
It has been identified currently that the capitals budgeting of the Australian banks have come into threat. Leading banks of Australia may be forced to sell their subsidiaries. National Australia Bank is one of those banks who are going to sell these amounts. This decision can be harmful for the personal profitability of the bank. The interest rate is supposed to fall by 4 to 8%, and as a result the organizational development will be under threat. There are mainly five types of capital budgeting equipment replacement planning. One is net present value, another is internal rate of return, modified internal rate of return, profitability index, payback period, discounted payback period. Part 2, evaluating the financial regulations of Australia. In order to conduct financial trading, all respective organizations are required to list their securities under stock exchange. Due to this reason, all incorporated business organizations of Australia would be required to list financial securities under the Australian Stock Exchange. Exchange-traded products would assist the financial management in the activities related to portfolio diversification. After listing the shares, ASX would automatically calculate the share prices in every interval based on the financial performances of the organization. Investors are preferred to purchasing shares from the ASX in order to secure their monetary transactions. Hence, listing financial securities under the Australian Stock Exchange would improve the brand image of the organization. The reliability of annual reports of business firms would be increased after listing shares. This is the end of my part. Next part will be continued by Kaivalya Dave. Thank you.
My student ID is EMV24592, and I'll be covering slides 6 and 7. So, in continue with Akhil Patel, so the business organization of Australia would be required to comply with Australian corporate law and other financial issued by the regulatory boards such as ASX, ASIC, ASB, and RBA. And ASX principle would be the required to be considered by the business ethics. ASX authority would be the reduced share price, and automatically no business organizations would be capable to consider as another disadvantages. ASX authority imposed restrictions on issue of public shares and the other security. These are the major challenges of listing share under stock exchange in Australia, and it is mandatory factors for respecting the business concern. So, in continue with the seventh slide, the ASIC financial register is that is included with the financial advisors can help the providing the financial advice in customers. There are some criteria in terms of enlisting the within the register. The AFS Australian Financial Services license who are the reported with the AFS license can be eligible for the list. Authorized employees or to provide a personal advice to any retail organizations can be involved with a list, and the product should be included in a foreign exchange contract, stocks and the bonds, government debentures, life insurance products, investment managers, along with these and the margin, the miscellaneous and documents for the financial authorization advisor. All the products should be provided by customers terms and managing the Australian financial service. In the terms of applying for the financial advisor position, some professional standards SMS, FS, superannuation holding with the circumstances and the class of products. Security availability of the companies in terms of analyze the names of posts. These are keys the criteria should be followed by the any applicants.
Hi, my name is Ashwash and my student ID number is EMV80817. As you can see, I am talking about part 3, that is evaluating the risk and analyzing the project. So here we have like few things that we do have to like take care and talk about. First, we'll be talking about calculating the net worth value. Second, analyzing sensitivity by calculating in the present value of 10% lower selling rate. Then we'll be talking about analyzing sensitivity by calculating the net present value at 10% increase in variable cost. And then we'll be talking about the conclusion. So in calculating the net worth value, we do have to talk about years cash flow, depreciation, actual cash flow, discounting factors at 10% rate, and discounted cash flow. According to the change in cash flow, discounted cash flow also changes with the effect of discounting factors by 10%. It's it's all the same in every factors we have talked about, and after that the conclusion part comes, and in that part we have talked about the financial accounting and how it can help the investors to select the proper organization to invest their money. Second, we have talked about the capital budgeting system of NAB and how has is been analyzed here based on the report of Financial Times. Facts related to the ASX and AFXS has been done here too. Consecutive steps for these processes are mentioned, and calculation and results in the cash flow analysis has been also provided. Thank you. That's my report.